Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered. I just ran us all the way back to this bonfire in the depths. A few things have changed. I got a new computer. It kept all my save stuff on Steam, so that was good. Get to start from the same place. On the way over here, it looks like I picked up a humanity. So we're gonna be exploring the bottom of the depths. We'll just be human. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to log on to the servers at the moment. I don't know if they're down or something. But so we're gonna be offline, so we're not gonna be invaded by any random people at the moment. And other than that, I dropped the grass crest shield for the moment, and I'm using this hollow shield because it's just better than like every other shield at the moment, and I kind of feel like using a shield. I know that shield might make it a little bit easy at some parts, but like shields are really bad against bosses generally. But yeah, I think changing it up a little bit. I want to use a different weapon than the claymore. I might use like a long sword or something. I don't know if we have one. Could check real quick. We don't have a longsword, and we didn't buy one from Andre. So I guess we won't have a longsword for now. Maybe we can pick up a new weapon that we're going to use. I haven't decided yet if I still want to go for that Black Knight greatsword. But we'll just figure that out as we go. And with our newly upgraded claymore, we actually are just like one-shotting these things without even two-handing. Although two-handing is gonna make us do more damage, so we'll probably still be doing that against bosses. So, since I have done the depths not that long ago, I do know that we should get invaded right here. Oh boy. Probably don't want to fight the Basilisk while fighting Kirk. Alright, he can roll. Okay. Calm it down there, buddy. Yeah, it's been maybe a week. I kind of took a break after doing so poorly that last time. Just kept dying at the start of the depths. I know that the boss is pretty close to where we already are, but I said that we'd explore the rest of the depths, so we're gonna do that. And we'll see if we get caught by one of these basilisks and just die. Looks like there's a basilisk over here. I don't know, the water's so loud in this game. Who made the water so loud? Stop that, Liz. Get wrecked. I would like to kill you. Man, this claymore is doing a lot of damage. But yeah, I don't know if I want to maybe use a faster weapon or just go like all in on that Black Knight greatsword. Ooh, that was weird. I couldn't tell where the juice stuff was, so I was hoping that it wasn't behind me, and it turns out it was not behind me. So the weird like juicy mist stuff is, for people who haven't played Dark Souls, it's curse. And when you get cursed, if that bar like fully fills up, then oh my lordy, I did not mean to fall right there. But yeah, if that bar fully fills up, like with poison or something, you would just be poisoned when it fully filled up. With bleed, you would take your % bleed damage. With curse, if that fills up, you automatically die. And then, when you respawn with 50% HP permanently because you remain cursed after your death. And so, you then have to remove the curse to no longer be at 50% HP. So, everyone... Did I change my... Oh. Okay. So the reason I can't jump is because this is a new computer and jump on the other thing I changed it I changed it to be clicking the stick like what it was in Dark Souls 3. There we go. So now we should be able to jump. Yeah, there we go. So I was just running up to that hole repeatedly and clicking in the stick, and then I would fall through it because obviously jump was the B button and not clicking the stick. But now we should be able to make this jump. So yeah, I think that's about every basilisk. Oh, Jesus. Run around here a little bit. This is where there's like some holes up there. The normal way it would be to drop and fall into the Basilisk Pit and then panic and get cursed, and then you're sad because no one wants to be cursed. And then you gotta fight your way through all these basilisks. Luckily we came the back way, so a lot of the basilisks aren't paying attention when you walk up behind them. Oh my god, it is so loud. I turned the volume so quiet. I can't wait to be out of this hellhole. Okay. We still got that waterfall over there, that's loud, but... we will make our way to the boss now, since we still got essentially more than full Estus Flask. I don't even... oh, because we killed Kirk. We used one Estus Flask to kill Kirk, and he gave us 2. Can you, like... why did you decide that you were gonna be the hero in this story? That was lucky. I feel like we could have hit the wall there. So here's this guy. Oh boy. So, this guy's got crystal weapons. I don't really remember anything about crystal weapons. If I... thinking about it, they're probably only... like, they have really high base damages and, like, mediocre scalings. So... they're probably good if you buy them right now. I don't really want to use one. Also, I think one of my friends said you can't repair them. So you just have to keep buying more and more crystal weapons if you want to use crystal weapons. Which is kind of lame. But I suppose if you need a little bit of boosted damage and you're still a low level, it could be useful. So I think we dealt with that channeler last time, right? It's been like a week. But I'm pretty sure we dealt with the channeler. I know the channeler likes to ruin your boss fight if you don't kill him before you get here. I think the first time I ever played this game, I figured that out. And it's very annoying to be fighting the boss and being shot by a guy shooting spells the entire time. So this is Solaire. And we got Lautrec over here, but we said we're not summoning anything. So I suppose we're not summoning anything, huh? Alright. He's a cute little alligator. Okay. That cutscene's always kind of funny. You're like, oh, it's an alligator boss. He lives in these waters, and they're like, oh no. It turns out it's a giant tooth monster from hell. Look at how many teeth it has, and they all move individually. Hey, you there. Stop that. Can I lock onto you, please? See if we can throw fireballs at him. Fireballs do some damage. Should probably get rid of his tail as soon as possible. What's he doing? Oh, he's doing his little rampage. He just smashed that pillar. What if this room collapses now that you've smashed all the pillars? Headshot. Double headshot. And now we run away, probably. Yep. He's doing the runny thing. A fun attack where he runs and does damage to you. Can we get rid of your tail, please? Jesus. Ooh, get dodged. Uh-oh. We're good. We're good. No reason to panic. Excuse me. It occurs to me that if we're gonna fight bosses, maybe we should just equip the Grass Crest shield again. Oh, is he throwing up? Oh god. He's got me sick. So yeah, just don't run into his throw up because it breaks all your gear. And if your sword is broken in the middle of this fight, you're gonna be doing very little damage. Can you, like, do something so I can hit you? Like, stop being a tooth monster and just be a normal alligator? There you go. I don't know if he's gonna do his run attack. Yeah, he did do his run attack. So, we're still trying to cut off his tail. There we go. Had that Dragon King Great Axe. I don't know if I've ever used that weapon. Let's get some headshots in here. And then we run away. Maybe we can keep up with his head? Oh, no! It turns out that he curves. Okay, that was embarrassing. Oh, no. He did a tail slap, but he doesn't have a tail. It's moderately adorable. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Pardon me. Can we get like a headshot in here? Nope. You bitch. Some fireballs. I don't like that you can only lock onto this boss at his midsection. I wish that he had multiple lock-on zones, like his head and his tail. But I don't lock on that much in Dark Souls anyways, so it's whatever. Also, we need to start getting some poise on our armor. I know we have about a 0 poise at the moment. So poise is essentially your ability to not get staggered when you get hit. So if we get some poise, maybe we'll have an easier time with lamer enemies like that Torch Hollow that kept punching me in the face and killing me repeatedly in the exact same spot. But yeah, so the key we just got opens that door, and we'll go there in just a second. I think we'll stop by the bonfire and maybe level up a little bit, since we got 37,000 souls. It's a good number of souls. It now occurs to me that I did not start the timer. Luckily, I can see how long we've been going, which is almost 15 minutes now. So I'm just gonna have to pay attention, because if I lose track of time, this is gonna go on forever. Okay. So, we have a lot of equipment load because of Havel's ring. Other than that, what do we want? Since we don't know what weapon we want to use at the moment, I don't know if we want to keep going for strength. But I mean, we could go for strength. We need health and endurance. Those are the things we really need. What is the requirement for this Black Knight Great Axe? Or Great Sword? Great Axe is also cool. I don't think I've ever used it, but it seems cool. Just looking, this thing has almost as good a stability as my freaking shield. It's crazy. It's got B strength scaling, so we're gonna need 18 dex. We're gonna need 32 strength for that. And we are not, we're close to the dex. Not close at all, we're halfway on the strength. So maybe right now, since I don't think 37,000 souls is gonna get us all that much, I think we're gonna go for like just raising our base things that are gonna be useful and not gate us out of any weapon builds. Like if we want to use a light weapon but we have a whole bunch of strength, then we kind of just wasted a whole bunch of souls, right? So let's see. Oh, can only get to 16. Let's do 20 and 18. That'll get us 10 more levels and we'll finally have some health. We're going up 95 HP for all those health levels we're putting in. But we're also getting stamina, we're getting a lot of equipment load, a lot of bleed resist. I think that's the right way to go. So, now I guess we can just get started on a Blighttown, as much as I don't want to, because everyone loves Blighttown. So we got that shield, and we'll be using this shield for Blighttown. Because I explained it last time, I think, but we'll show it. We'll show how the shield works once we actually get to a relevant spot. Oh my gosh, these things take so much reduced physical damage. Even my +7 claymore. This area is so loud. Did a slime drop behind me? I'm tempted to just use fireballs on these guys. Could just run past them. But I think they can drop large titanite. And that would be useful. So we can upgrade our weapons. Alright, rat. Hey. What? Get wrecked. And do we get to learn this guy's gesture, or do we already have it? Maybe we talked to him last time. I think we talked to him last time probably, and that's why he doesn't have the gesture. Here we go, Blighttown key. Everyone loves Blighttown. I actually have my FPS counter up at the top, and I just got this computer. I want to see what FPS we run Blighttown at. Because Blighttown on consoles first of all only run at 30 FPS. Or did. Like the 360 was only at 30 FPS, which is what I played Dark Souls 1 on originally. But Blighttown was famous for going to like 10 FPS and lower. But we'll see when we actually get there. Excuse me? You like just back off the cliff or something? You're being a real jerk about this. Pillage. Alright, we got... Oh, okay. I didn't see you. I was running at the other one to try and aggro him. And then this guy he just wanted to be part of the party. So as you can see, we're doing a lot. Like, we don't have a whole lot of strength or dex. Essentially, unless you're running, like, a really high scaling weapon, most of your damage is not coming off of having high strength and dex. It's coming off of how upgraded your weapon is. So having a +7 claymore right now is really good for us. It's making us do a lot of damage. What else was I thinking of? Obviously, the highest we could possibly have right now is a +10, because we got that Ember that we gave to Andre. Would let us go to +10. But it's pretty unrealistic to be at +10 right now. You would have had to, like, farm those slimes, because I think they're the only way to get a large Titanite at this point in the game. Once we get into Blighttown, there's another way. We probably won't farm, but we'll at least go to that area. And maybe we'll get some large Titanite. I know that the Falchion is on the way down to Blighttown. Kind of tempted to use the Falchion. I know we already have too much strength for that, because the Falchion does not really scale off of strength, and it probably requires like 12. Okay, if you see those arrows flying by, okay, you see that poison bar, how it doesn't quite look like poison? That's because it's not poison. So, let's see if we can bait this guy out. He's gonna shoot at us, and if you see, the shield blocks the dart, and we don't acquire any poison stuff. It's called toxic. So toxic is like hyper poison. It is a very bad day, because you're gonna be probably at least drinking all 10 of your Estus flasks if you're trying to drink it out. Otherwise, you can't use a normal moss that would get rid of poison. You have to use a blooming purple moss. And I don't know, I think that merchant that we saw in the aqueduct can sell blooming purple moss for you. But besides that, you're not going to be able to get blooming purple moss from anywhere that's not Blighttown. At least at this point in the game. So this guy, we kill him. Unfortunately, he didn't give us any blooming purple moss. But those guys, when you kill them, you automatically get a drop from them. They don't like have an item on them, like a lot of things do. They instead just put an item in your inventory. And it's usually just purple moss or blooming purple moss. I don't know if it's random or if each one has their set drops. But yeah, I have run Blighttown on the remastered version, so I mostly remember how to get through it. Blighttown's a little bit confusing, just because super dark, there's a lot of different pathways, a lot of enemies that could like just push you off a cliff and make you real sad. But the other areas that I have done recently enough to sort of remember what's going on is after Blighttown, we'll have Sen's Fortress, and I've done Sen's Fortress, so I can probably get us through that with minimal deaths. Which Sen's Fortress is just an exciting land of death. And then other than that, I've also gone down into the catacombs, where all the skeletons are at the beginning of the game. I went down there and cleared that on one of my characters because I wanted an item that was down there. I don't even remember what the item was now that I think about it. Hope it was important. Oh, no, I do remember what it was, but it's kind of story related, so maybe I shouldn't spoil that one. Anyone who's played it will know what the item is, probably. Granted, it's like hidden in there, and even after I cleared the entire area, it took me like another hour to find it. But yeah, we did it. So those are there's only 2 areas after this one that I've beaten recently enough to remember what they look like. So that should be about it on my knowledge. And I think we're getting close to the end of this one. We got a bonfire coming up, assuming we don't die doing something stupid, which is a very high possibility. Then we'll stop at that bonfire. I can never remember what the most ideal way to get through this area is. So I'll just go this way because it gives me an extra item that I cannot get to otherwise. So we're gonna make that jump and hopefully not just die. Whoop! So the Ayato, we might use the Ayato. Because we got the Uchigatana. The Ayato is just another katana. It's gonna require 20 dex though. Does it have a... which one does more damage? Since we don't have the requirement, we can't actually see. Maybe I'll look it up another time. The Ayato doesn't have that thrust attack that the Uchi has. So maybe I'll have to look it up, or on one of my other characters, pick it up and use it and see if I want to use it, but we don't have to get that into it either. Oh, that's the bonfire right there. So we'll clear this whole area over here, and then... oh no! Why are there so many people down there? Excuse me. If you could... do you know how to climb ladders? Like, hurry up. Jesus. Okay. We dealt with that without falling off a cliff or something. I don't actually know what's over here, and that scares me. Oh, that's the giant bridge. Okay. Never mind, I know what's over here now. Ish. Just pain and suffering mostly, like the rest of Dark Souls. Oh, I guess there are some blooming purple moss clumps. Like I said earlier, we should probably just equip those to our bar in case everything goes wrong. And we don't have any ranged weapons. I ran in... oh, no, we have fireballs, so it's not the end of the world. But yeah, I ran in... one of my characters... I've run through this on 2 characters. One of my characters had 0 range capabilities, and there was a very annoying part. If you have no range capability. Jesus. Jeez, okay. We made it. Now, Dark Souls is very trolly in the sense that you would think you could make progress by going over that bridge. Turns out there's nothing really over here except... oh, okay. I forgot about you. We'll explain in a second once we've dealt with these horrifying little fire dogs. Alright. Mission accomplished. Totally forgot about that. So yeah, this is a dead end. So you can probably see where this is going. But this is another dead end with an item. Oh boy, it was a humanity. Definitely worth it to come over here. Because that's what we needed. So yeah, you walk all the way across this bridge, and you realize that there's a humanity and some dogs that try to kill you. And then you just gotta go back over the bridge. Then the bridge is this. This is apparently a bridge. Okay, we made it. We're good. So, we cleared everything on this side. And all that lies before us is the bonfire. And that's where we're gonna be taking a nice little rest. We'll probably... Should we kindle it? Yeah, if we want to clear everything in one go, might as well kindle it, even though it only took us like 2 Estus flasks to get over here. So yeah, I've probably explained what kindling does. It'll raise our amount of Estus flasks that we get from this bonfire. I don't believe... Yeah, we can't kindle again. We need a secret rite to kindle again. So we'll be getting that later on. Let's do a little bit of a level up. Oh, we can get a 1 level. Nice. Great. Fantastic. What do we want to level? Probably just more health. Because... Oh, actually, I said I was going to change our gear. So let's spend the rest of this changing our gear. So what we want here, we're looking at our equipment load. We want to stay below 25%. So 25% of 87, that means we need to be below 21.75. Is that how you math? Probably. So we can add a little bit of weight because we want poise. So poise there, 0, 0, 0. All our gloves have a 0 poise, so that's not gonna help us. 0, 0, 0. 5. And 9. This is lighter than what we currently have, and it offers more poise. Does this look ridiculous? Yeah, it looks exactly as ridiculous as anticipated. We might go for that 9 poise stuff. Let's see what we got in armor. That hard leather armor gives you 0 poise? Jesus. What about here? We can get 5 poise from that, but that's quite a bit heavier. 3 poise from this. 5 poise from that. What is this? Hollow Thief's Hood? What does a Thief's Hood look like? Oh yeah. What else? The sack. The sack gives 0. You wear the sack. Okay, we're getting a little bit distracted here. If we're min-maxing, then we would probably wear this. And then how much do we have left? Not enough to change the pants. So let's just go back to the cool looking thief's mask. And we'll wear the balder legs. And I believe that keeps us under. Yeah, so now if we roll, got it. We still got this fast roll. I can demonstrate the other rolls too, but let's just do that real quick. What's heavier, this? So this will put us into the next range. So you can see our roll is significantly slower, but I enjoy speedy rolls. So, level up wise, I think we'll just go endurance. Get some more equipment load. And more stamina. More bleed resist, but that's less relevant. And then I think we're gonna call it here. We'll pick up in the next one from right here. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.